Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. My name is James Caldwell, speaking for spillitboy.com. And we have finally reached the end. This is the finale of season 1 of Atlanta Exes. It's kind of bittersweet. I don't know. I was crazy about them in the beginning, but then I kind of grew bored with them. And there was a couple characters that I actually was vested in. And whatever, let's just go through it and we'll talk about what has actually gone on. So we'll start right out where, last time we were together, Cherie and all the girls, was a big blow up at Tamika's house and it was just a mess. So Tori and Cherie got together. Cherie was still really, really upset. Tori started feeling it, so they kind of went back to where they were, where they're like, this is just ridiculous kind of thing. Then we had Cherie and Tamika got together. Cherie basically, again, I don't know how many times she's going to do this shit, but poured her heart out to Tamika. This is what you've done that hurt me. This thing, that thing, and the other. Fucking Tamika doesn't give a shit. She's looking at her and she's like, well, girl, whatever. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, this is how I feel. Don't really give a fuck what you're talking about. Boom, it is what it is. And that's where she's at with it. She don't really give a shit. And she's wanting this apology from Tamika that she's never going to get. Tamika's like, I'm not apologizing. She's like, well, what about the fact that we all have said that you come across like you think you're better than us? She said, well, y'all just got to get, basically get used to me. So she basically admitted it. And I'm saying, I'm sick of the bitch. Aren't you sick of the bitch? Fuck it, leave her alone. I mean, it's real easy. Leave her alone. Fuck Tamika Raymond. Keep it moving. Real easy. But she begged her for an apology. I just didn't get it. It was absolutely ridiculous. And they showed Tamika going into court. Let me tell you what. Because I didn't focus a whole lot on the thing about her son. Her son passed away, and I said, I don't want to be, I don't want to, no light on that. But one thing that she has done throughout the whole time that this has been on the air, Tamika has said multiple times about Kyle being her favorite. What mother does that? If you have more than one child and you even feel as though you have a favorite, you're not supposed to voice that. You don't voice that. And then how do you love one more than the other anyway? I love both of mine equally. I don't like the shit they do at times. One of mine, we kind of gel a little better than me and the other one. But I don't love him any less. That's crazy talk. They're your children, period. You love them. Sometimes you don't get along. It is what it is. You don't stop loving them or love one more than the other. That's some bullshit. And she has voiced that throughout this whole thing, how Kyle was her favorite and how much she misses him. Just like the other ones don't even exist. And then on top of that, you always got your mouth running about how Cherie parents her child. Tamika, you need to mind your motherfucking business and get your shit together before you start passing judgment. But that's how people do all the time. They're fucking up with their kids, but going to tell you how to run it in your house. Need to mind their own damn business. Anyway, moving on. Everybody thought everything was fine. They thought everybody would show up at the 5K for Kyle. Everybody showed up except for Cherie. Cherie says she wasn't doing it. She ended up going to somewhere with her daughter for cheerleading or something. Or gymnastics or something. She just wasn't having it. She didn't do it. And I didn't blame her, really. It was no real big deal. Like, fuck it, whatever. Then they actually did show Tori actually having some FaceTime with her children. They were on a little iPad and everything. And so she got to see her kids and we got to see them. And, her daughter was going to a dance and her son was running around being crazy. And it was cute. It was a nice scene. She got to see her kids. Christina and Monietta decided to go ahead and take the photos down of Neo that were in the house. So that was her progression. And they actually went through and took all those pictures down that they had up in the house. So that was cool. There wasn't a whole lot. I'm telling you, just kind of this was the finale, and it was really uneventful. It just kind of wrapped up, and that was it. They ran the 5K, finished it up. It turned out good. She had a good turnout. She definitely said she wanted to do it again next year. Christina had a photo shoot. She has an interior designs business. She's been doing interior decorating for 12 years. We learned that. So best of luck to her with that. She took some beautiful photos, naturally, because that's my girl. She's sharp, sharp, sharp. And Tori came in and actually supported her. It was good. It was nice. She had some beautiful photos, though. We turn around. Destiny and Cherie were sitting down making the plans for their party. They're actually having their party together. Destiny is Cherie's daughter, if you don't remember from earlier in the season. I don't know what was going on. Cherie had this wig just jammed down on her head. It just looked like they just laid it down. And if you did it like this, it would have just fell right off. Just ridiculous. But she's messy. She's old and she's a little messy for me. She's never quite all the way together. Anyway, they had the birthday party. Fucking Tamika walks in the party, does not speak to Cherie. Literally walks by her. Shady boots. Goes up into the party. Everything's going fine. Tori ended up approaching that motherfucking Monica, who y'all know I cannot stand because she's a troublemaking bitch. She went through all these dramatics with Tori. Oh, I had her back. I this, that, the other. No, you didn't, because she called me crying. And I'm just telling you, you're not a loyal friend, this, that, and the other. They went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Tamika saw that going on. The one time that I actually agreed with Tamika the whole season, Tamika was like, I'm out of here. I don't even have this shit to do. And she got up and she fucking left. She literally left. And Cherie got so upset, but it didn't matter. Tamika did the right thing, because she knew it was going to come around full circle. It was going to be her turn. She's like, I ain't even here for that. So she ended up leaving. She went over and told her happy birthday and all that, and told her she had to go. And she left. And that's the one time I agreed with her. I'd have left too. It wasn't even worth it. It was what it was. You know, you knew you did all this dirty shit, and ain't no need to stick around for nobody to call you on and y'all be screaming and hollering and tearing the place up. Fuck it. She went on and took her old dry ass home. Then they ended basically my couple. I won. We won. I love Willie and Christina together. And Willie showed up to the party. And him and Christina are a couple again. And they're doing really well. So I'm very, very happy about that. And if it had to end somewhere, I'm glad it actually ended there. I wish them all the best. They are the cutest couple. And we ended the show and they are still together. So I am very excited about that. That was basically the highlight of the whole damn show. Those were the two characters that I was really the most vested in. I wanted to see them end up together, and they did. So I don't have any complaints about Atlanta Exes. It was cool. It was fine. It got boring at times. But all in all, in the end, my couple that I loved are actually together, and they're doing well. So I'm really happy with that. There's no need for a reunion or anything like that. They didn't even advertise one. They need not have one. And they don't need to come back next season either. And I'm not trying to be rude. Hey, hell, I'm just saying. It was cute for one time. They don't need to come back next season. All right, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed these weeks of Atlanta Exes. You can thumbs up or you can thumbs down. You guys know how that works. And you can follow me on Twitter at spillitboy. Leave comments in the bottom. Let me know how you felt about this series. And they definitely don't need to come back next season. They don't need to come back next season. Maybe if they want to pull a whole new cast, we can do that. We'll try that. But these ones, they don't need renewed. But anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.